And not trying to make it like this, cause you know, bitch, we locked in like for real.
No,
like,
we not.
And I, ooh.
No, we not.
I don't want to be y'all friends.
Y'all are.
I thought we was baddies. You can still have my best interest from over there.
Ooh.
You get drunk and you be on some dumb ass shit. And your actions, you be switching. I ain't even gonna cap to you.
Yep. Just like I thought.
I could never give you a 10 because I don't like you. So, but I'll give you about an 8.5.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be talking about Baddies USA. This is a good episode. I feel like the dynamics are quickly shifting. So much is happening all at once. But I am thoroughly enjoying the show. Yeah, but we're gonna talk about it, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
All right, so the episode basically starts where it left off, where we got Summer over here just being irate with a busted ass lip, and she just like, oh yeah, bitch, whatever, yeah, I see you, hoe, just doing her thing. Cool, fine, whatever. So she steps at Persuasion. She's just like, yeah, what's up? She gets up. Mind you, her whole ass is out. Those pants with the ass, those are for certain type of girls, and I hate to say that. You got to have the figure for you to actually wear those type of pants, because if you don't have it, it just looks nasty.
Ladies, listen.
Oh, bitch.
Hush.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if Jayla wear those pants, okay, yeah, we get it. If Seven wears those pants, okay, we get it. If Sapphire wears those pants, okay, we get it. Like, you gotta have the body for it. And Summer, she has a great body. She just don't have the body for those pants. But she gets up, pull her pants up, just, yeah, what's up, Persuasion, what's up? Persuasion already peeped her. She's just like, okay, yeah, she on that. She want that. Yeah, that's cool. Look, what's up? Yeah, look, what's up? So she walks up to her. You're like, yeah, what's up? Boo boo.
Oh, shit.
This fight was in 3 parts, right? The first 2 parts, Persuasion washed Summer, had her. The initial ba. Then when they get back to the couch, ba. But that last part, I think Summer might have got you, because I feel like Persuasion got like caught, and then Summer just like ding. But I'm gonna get a fight too. Persuasion. I feel like Persuasion did her big one, you know. And then, you know, after the aftermath, everybody's just looking like, anyway, okay. But she just telling her like, yeah, y'all over here think everything is sweet. Y'all think I can't fight because of her. And she talking to Krishan, who's standing right next to her. She pointed her face like, her. And we already know what happened in Baddies South when she got mopped up in that sink. Cool, we get it. Krishan, you know, her whole thing is she likes to, you know, sneak people. It's not really like a sneak because she does it in your face, but she just attacks you no type of, she's like, girl, what? Like, that's just what she does. So I was just like, okay, cool, you know, I guess she redeemed herself or whatever. Segue over to Bree. Bree, you did your confessionals last episode, talk about, oh, Cat, come here, I need that. But you just sitting there on hush mode after Cat just snatched her wig. And then you're in there while Natalie's performing after you just you wanted to fight Natalie up on the rooftop. After you went on live saying everything you said, but now that you're in Natalie's face, you're singing her song talking about baddie. You talk about, I'm doing what I want. Baddie drunk in the front. What, girl? You wanted to fight this bitch, but now it's all kumbaya? Everything's cool now? Oh, okay. That's why I say sometimes it gives you wanted to be on the show, which is totally fine. I feel like you actually should have came back, honestly. But you wanted to be on the show. So let's call a spade.
That should be weird.
Natalie continues with the chain give out, and she basically condemns, you know, Summer, like, what are you doing? You're over here. She's to look at you. Look at your face. You think you're gonna be on stage performing looking like that? And Summer's like, yeah, looking like that? No, Summer, looking like that. You look crazy. Your whole half of your face is busted. You talk about Aquaphor, like, no, ma'am. Like, you look like you went through it. Honestly, I mean, you did. But I'm just looking at Summer like, at some point, you're just going to have to really just like, use some type of common sense and just calm down. Like, Summer's a baddie through and through. I honestly believe that. But in some point, I feel like Summer inserts herself all the time and just constantly keep going and going and going. And at some point, just, girl, just shut the fuck up.
Summer, but why did you do that? With a hating ass bitch.
What?
Who I beat you up. Shut up.
I'm gonna beat you up. Let me beat you up.
That Mariah did go fight Summer because Summer was popping it. And my whole thing with Mariah is like, girl, at some point, y'all fought so many times, I'm done with it. Because to be honest, Summer was knocking you and you had to run away to kick. Mariah, I like you, girl. You know, you're one of my faves. Honestly. But, girl, you over here getting your ass beat. What are you doing? Like, why there was no reason for you to fight Summer in that moment. And I think that was just, you know, karma. Like, girl, there was no reason for you to fight that girl. You know she's popping it. It is what it is. You have nothing to prove to this girl. Honestly. So just leave it alone.
Shut the fuck up. Damn. What? Damn. You want that? You want that? Damn. You want that? You want that?
So as Natalie is continuing giving the chains out, she's like, oh, Tommy, you're the last chain that I'm giving out. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. So Tommy's like, yeah, give me my chain. Cool, cool, cool. But DJ Sky's running out. She's just like, oh, so I'm the DJ, but I don't get no chain.
Their chains handed out. I'm like, they're probably gonna save the best for last. And then the last box comes. And I'm like, hold the fuck up.
In my head, I'm thinking like, yeah, girl. Yeah, you don't get no chain. What have you done for you to get a chain besides get beat up? And even during now, you still get beat up. Like, what have you done? No shade, but like, let's call a spade a spade. But just for the fact that her come back on stage and Alice just like, girl, I got you a chain. You did all that dramatics and all that pump faking for nothing. And it just made her look just as dumb. Honestly. Just like, girl, you got a chain. Cool.
That shit be weird.
Continue on, and Natalie's like, okay, cool. We're gonna, you know, try to do the lineup. We're really gonna try to perform, and this is what we're doing. And we gotta figure out who's going to headline, who's going to open us up, who's going to be the person that's gonna really like set the shit rocking. And Natalie's like, who wants to do it? Any artist with a hype ass song would want to go first, right? So Cold Killer was like, yeah, I want to go first. Like, put me first. I want to go first. So Cold Killer, you know, she does her thing, and it was cute. And, you know, she got the room hype. I just wish they would show like more of it because we're trying to compare her and Tikabella because Tikabella comes next. And I'm just like, it kind of gave me bias because I feel like we saw more of a performance and more lyrics from Cold Killer. And then from Tinkerbella, she came on. She was like, yeah, it's a real baddie party. You can knock it in. You know, real cute, right? No hating. But I think Cold Killer had a point when she's just like, yeah, this bitch is just twerking. What is she doing? She's not really doing anything besides just twerking her ass. Okay. And I was just like, she got a point. But I think that's because we haven't seen all of her stuff. Like, we're just like, okay, like there could be more that could be given, right? So next up to perform was Big Gretch. And I'm just like, okay. And you know, Big Gretch is like, yeah, what I do, nigga. And you know what I do, and I went down with the niggas. And I'm just like,
I guess.
Did we not learn? But I thought I saw like something. She was like, oh, I guess she's Puerto Rican, and you know, half of the black community, they fuck with the fact that Latinos say the N-word. The other half don't. So it's just a toss-up of whoever you are. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. Me personally, I don't. You know, Jayla comes up. Jayla's like, you know what? We have our differences, but I have to just give it to you that, you know, you rolled the beat. Cool. Like I said, I can't really determine if she rolled the beat or not because I did not see the full performance. From what I heard, it was cute, but was it anything that I would want to see like at a concert? No. But like I said, I didn't hear the whole performance. It was just like, you know, initial thought.
You rolled the beat. And it didn't sound good, bitch. I ain't not gonna lie, it actually didn't sound good.
Suki comes up and Suki started doing her song. She's like,
yeah, you know, I lick butt hoes and I suck dick. I put her in a headlock and he fucked me quick.
Like, you're like, okay. Lyrics, but okay. Cool. Do your thing, girl. So all of a sudden, after that, you know, Tommy comes on stage and Tommy just like, she does her thing. She, you know, she rapping cool. Don't know what fucking song she's singing because she's mostly talking. So, you know, as Tommy comes on stage, you see Janelle and Tavi. Janelle is hands on the ground, ass up. And Tavi just like, bow, 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 bow. And I'm just like,
You ain't like, she remind me of DMX.
Okay. Tavi girl. So Tommy's just like, yeah, look at Tavi over here looking like DMX, bitch. And Tavi, her confession is just like, whoa, whoa, hold on, what you mean? Like, any respect I have for her went out the window, because what are you talking about? What do you mean? And I can see what it is, because DMX is a man, and you just like, but Tavi, my whole thing is this, like, girl, you took that a little bit too serious, because one, look how you're dressed. Two, look what you're doing. And then three, it really ain't that deep. Like, if you were confident and secure in yourself, no bitch's words is gonna make you move like that. But obviously you felt away, it ruffled your spirit, and that's on you. Cool, maybe that's something you have to deal with. I don't know. But why is what she said on the mic, obviously she just, you know how Tommy is. So she poked you, and you know, a hit dog caller. Next up, we saw Biggie over here doing her song MVB with Tasiki. Cute song. I love it. I have it on my playlist. It is really good. But you know, Biggie just sloop. Girl slips, girl falls. I'm just like, damn, Biggs, you okay, girl? Like, what's going on, sis? Like, are you good? Like, you ankles wobble. Like, I was like, damn, Biggie. So Biggie falls, and you know, the girls just played it off, and just like, I thought like Dolly danced or something like that, like something crazy. But I'm just like, at least she played it off. Next to come on stage was Krishan. Krishan does her gospel song. She gives like a disclaimer, like, hey, you know, now in my life, I, you know, give my life to God, and this and the third. Like, cool. I'm like, cool. Like, I had no issue with that, girl. Yes, we love that. She sings her song, and for me, is it something that I would listen to ever? No, it's not. But can I resonate with the testimony that she has within it? Yes, in her emotions. I love that. Would I give her streams? No, I wouldn't. But do I respect the fact that, you know, she did her thing? Yeah, I'm like, this is great for her. But as Krishan's playing some music, you know, DJ Sky's over here trying to play the song. She's just like, no, why are you playing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And she's touching like the controls on the computer. I'm just like, girl, like, it's really not that deep. Like, first of all, this is a rehearsal, so stuff like this happens.
What are you doing? Pause it. Just turn it off.
So I'm just like, why are you getting so upset about her if she messed with the song or not? It's a rehearsal for a reason. So I'm just looking at her like, this is supposed to be your friend. This is a girl that you came in with. Like Krishan, the way she moves sometimes, it gives entitled, one, and two, it gives like, you really need to get slapped in the face, honestly, because if that was me and that was my friend, I'm just like, girl, like, what are you doing? I'm trying to mix your set, and you over here touching my shit. Like, don't do that. That's disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Another reason why you shouldn't get into family drama is because look at Krishan and Tasiki on that stage. After all of the confusion and hell they caused, look at them. Look at him. DJ Sky, honestly, you need to defend yourself. You let girls play with you too much, and that's why you don't deserve no baddie chain. You really don't. Because you let girls play with you too much, and you let, in this episode, you let Krishan pop you in the face, and the next episode, Anna's gonna pop you in your face. I'm crying. Girl, I will cry, but I'm swinging too. That let all the girls know that Tommy and Rolly are going to, you know, if in her absence, when she's ever out, they're going to be the ones that's going to be getting the girls together and leading everything. And I'm just like, cool, makes sense. They're the OGs, and like even in the trailer, in the like the opening of the show, the OGs are in silver, the new G's are in red, and the newbies are in blue. Oh, now let the girls know, like, let's go outside. We got the baddie bus. All the girls are hype about this bus. We already know every year is going to break down. That's the thing. We transport over to the next morning, and we see the girls, you know, getting on the Baddie USA bus, and you know, they're just over here chilling. You know, it's the morning, nothing's really crazy. It's Rolly, Dolly, Summer, Lex, and some other girls. But the conversation gets brought up because now I guess that Summer has, you know, sobered up, and Summer's just like, yeah, I just don't want to be friends with them. And they're just telling her, like, you know, what's the issue?
I'm trying to make it like this, but you know, bitch, we locked in like real.
No, we not. No, we not. Y'all don't want to be y'all friends.
She's like, there's no issue. I'm cool. Y'all the ones with the issue, but I just don't want to be friends with y'all. We grew apart. But my whole thing is like, what made you think about that now? My whole thing is there's always a rhyme to the reason, and Summer's not saying it. And my whole thing was for Summer's like, you supposed to be a real ass bitch. And if you are a real ass bitch, say what it is. You should have said in the moment, y'all didn't do blah blah blah, so this is why blah blah blah. Y'all just say what you got to say. But you're leaving it so aloof and leaving it so absent, where to fill in the blanks. It's like, it's not just you're not just friends with them. Lex is getting frustrated, so Lex, she starts crying, and Lex, she gets up and she goes in the back, and she just didn't like that. We segue over to the other sprinter. We see Sapphire, Biggie, Tasiki, Anna, and Mariah. They're all in the sprinter. But in the sprinter, you see Anna and Biggie just going back and forth. Biggie's like, why the fuck you over here got all the seats with your food and stuff? It don't make no sense. And Anna's just like, girl, like, I get that you could fit every motherfucking seat in this bus, but bitch, it's not that deep.
You and your food got a seat, bitch.
I'm like, bitch, okay. Take the whole sprinter then, bitch.
Why you on this sprinter? Because you ain't getting on that tour bus by yourself.
And I don't know if they're playing, and I don't know if it's real. It gives very much camp and satire in the beginning, but towards the end, it gave very much like, bitch, I'm going to beat your ass. And I don't know. Segue over, and we see Natalie. She is in Richmond. And I'm like, Natalie's in Richmond. What are you here for? Oh, VCU's homecoming. I'm like, okay.
We really doing our shit this season. On Baddies USA, it's no more us like at the clubs. Like, no, I want.
So she's at VCU's homecoming, solo for dolo, and she has a 90-minute set. This is why I give Natalie her credit, because for someone that really just started rapping 4 months ago, for her to have songs that actually people listen to and chant, and for her to have a 90-minute set at a university and could entertain kids and people be there. At first I thought it was just like, whatever, now she's doing her things. But when I saw her in Miami, Natalie does her big one. We jump back over to the girls on the bus, and all of a sudden the sprinter tires blows, boom. And, as they're trying to get the tire repair, we see Tinkerbella, we see Krishan, and I think Marsh and DJ Sky. But there's a conversation that Krishan pops off with DJ Sky. And Krishan's like, yeah, one of my friends said, DJ Sky was an industry friend. Because I guess DJ Sky posted some type of tattoo and it got more clout, or it announced whatever tattoo that she got covered up from Blueface. And my whole thing is, as a friend, right? If you were so upset about that, Krishan, why the fuck did you wait for now on camera to make that your moment? And I feel like, Krishan, you're the industry friend because you used this moment to blast DJ Sky when you could have been handled what you had to handle, and you wanted it on camera, and you're making it a moment. And the way that you're moving, for me, it gives that you were never that girlfriend. And I feel like Krishan want people that's going to kiss her ass, and Krishan want people that's going to suck up to her. And for me, it's like, I could be anybody's friend, but I'm not going to be a friend that's going to suck up to you. I'm not going to be a friend that's going to kiss your ass. Bitch, we're all grown. We bleed the same. Who the fuck are you for me to suck up to and over here like, oh my God, friend. Oh, no, my friend. Like how Biggie and them do to Siki. I can never be that bitch. Ever. How DJ Sky and Marsh do to Krishan. I can never be that bitch. Ever. I'm the center of my world. No other bitch is the center of my world. Yes, Sky, she's just like, no, that's not what happened. I didn't do that. And I'm like, DJ Sky, like I say, you just let her walk all over you, and you supposed to be a baddie. You got your baddie chain. You supposed to be a baddie. Girl, it's not giving baddie. But the next day, we see Natalie. All the girls are going to New York, and we see Natalie. And she's back from VCU homecoming, and she's with Rolly, and she let Rolly know, like, we had a lot of beef last season. We talked about each other. We did this, we did that. And I just want to let you know that, regardless of the fact this is a sisterhood, and I respect you, I love you, and if I ever step down, you would be the person that I would consider, that I would let take over.
I appreciate you, and if I'm gonna leave, I feel like you can really, get in there and hold it down.
So next scene, we see Scotty. She's with Biggie. But who walks in after that? It was Big Legs and Tommy. So they sit down. Everybody's like, hey, 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 hey. I said, okay, what's the static? Big Legs, what's going on? You know, last season you snuck Scotty. You was doing all that with Scotty. What's going on? Tommy asked the question like, so y'all cool? Obviously, you got to be cool because you can't fight her because she's pregnant. So Big Legs like, there's no issue, you know. I felt like, you know, after the whole situation, Summer, you know, I this happened because of Summer. I'm just like, Summer, like, let's not bring up Summer. Let's talk about what your issue with Scotty was. Big Legs, your issue with Scotty was Scotty. Whenever something happened with Big Legs, you will bring your opinion. You will open your mouth on Big Legs. Big Legs got mad at you and she told you, if you don't want to fight, then shut the fuck up. Scotty said, no, I don't have to. I can say my opinion. I don't have to apologize about nothing. That's what happened.
I feel like it was just with Summer though. Yeah, it was with it started off with Summer. That was the first time when I had snuck it out.
Every time Big Lex was in a situation, Scotty gave her opinion. It got to a point where then they fought around the fire. And, you know, it was what it was. So I'm just like, my whole thing with this situation, something could have been cut out. We don't know. But that's just what it was. Big Lex, you don't like the fact that Scotty kept piping up in your situations and your conflicts and giving her 2 cents, and you wanted her to shut up, and she didn't. That's the situation. At the end of the episode, you know, we see all the girls on the bus and everybody looks cute, and, you know, Lemmy's on the bus too. I'm just like, Lemmy? Okay. So Lemmy's on the bus, and, you know, everybody's like, oh, Lemmy. Then Natalie comes like, Natalie. But then all of a sudden, Tom is like, yeah, bitch, anybody got a problem?
Any hoe got a problem with me?
What? So she's addressing to Tavy, just like, yeah, you know, DMX. I'm like, oh, it's static like that. Okay, catch that T. So Tavy's like, yo son, like, what if it's an issue or not? Like, what are you doing? Like, she was like, I don't want to have to punch you. She's like, I want to have to punch you next to the boss, but if I had to, I would hit you. And, you know, Tavy's doing this, Tommy's doing this. And mind you, it's never that deep. So I'm just confused on where it's coming from. Like, Tavy, like what's going on? But then with Tommy, like, I'm just like, time and place. But they just arguing. I'm just like, it's confusing because I'm just like, I get why Tavy's upset, but I just don't think it's that deep. But I understand now that Tommy pressed her. You gotta press back.
Don't talk over me like that. That's it. I don't care about a fucking camera, Tommy. I care about my respect. And you will not disrespect me.
I get it. I was just like, this is really going up for really no reason, but okay. So after that, you know, the girls over here just talking, just trying to, you know, get back in a better mood. But, you know, DJ Sky comes on the bus and everything is cool, but girl. So everything is cool, copacetic, and then Rolly wants to open her mouth. Rolly, in this moment, you know I love you, girl, but you're messy as fuck. Because she's like, there's cast members in here that think you're a mess up. They're upset while you're doing your motherfucking DJing, DJ Sky. And DJ Sky's like, no. Scott is like, no, she has been around some notable people. She's so professional. She would not do that. And they're like, no. She like, people have concerns. We have concerns. And out of all the people that could have concerns, who pipes up? Krishan.
When I asked her to play Yahweh, she was playing Vibe. But your sister came up to the DJ booth and she requested her song. She requested Vibe. No.
Krishan's like, nah, yeah, we have concerns. And I'm just like, Krishan, this is supposed to be your friend. Regardless y'all got into a spat the day before or not. Off camera, y'all should be talking, but y'all not. This is supposed to be your friend. This is supposed to be your homegirl. And Krishan is really blown by her. Talk about, oh, when I told you to play my song, you don't play my song, this and the third. Oh, you need to watch your mouth and da. I'm just like, it's really not that deep. Honestly, it's DJ Sky. Like, girl, what is she about to do? But Krishan's really popping it and just like, yeah, if you keep saying something and get in my face, because, you know, DJ Sky hopped down expressing herself. And Krishan's just like, if you hop down and step down again, like you big and bad, step down again. I'm just like, it's so confusing to me. It doesn't make sense. But at the end of the episode, what happens? Krishan pops on DJ Sky. Do I think it was fair? No. But my whole thing with DJ Sky is like, girl, you can't just let that girl throw something at you and you not throw something back. Like, girl, throw something back. What are we doing? If you a weak ass bitch, say that. If not, cool. Stand in your shit. And mind y'all, there was a comment that was made where people was just like, oh, this is so toxic, this is so toxic. I get it. And I speak from the perspective of someone watching the show in the logic that they have, where it's just like, we're gonna fight, we're gonna handle it, we'll move forward. Not in the real world logic where if we fight, we're going to jail. There's real world consequences. In this world, some of the consequences don't apply. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about this episode. It was good. I was just shocked with Krishan and DJ Sky, and I was shocked with Tommy and Davey. I'm just like, okay. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a jolly, break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really ask you for.